Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? It's Sammy and Bonnie here
Mhm.
with Embroidery Library and
And-
Urban Threads. We're
yeah.
going to give you everybody a minute to get logged
Yeah.
on.
You look, we're ready.
We're ready. It's a fun day here in the
Yeah.
office.
Yeah. Everyone's in Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah. All right. We're seeing a note that we're not seeing it live on Facebook yet, so just give it a moment.
Uh-huh. Dun, dun, dun. You guys, this is, we'll talk about her in a minute.
Yeah. Give us a sign if you can see us online.
Yeah.
We're just waiting to see if the live stream is kicking off properly before we get going.
Hey,
Patricia,
Dr. Pat.
How is Dr. Pat already here? How is Dr. Pat already online?
Dr.
That's
Pat,
amazing.
we can't go live without you. We
Yeah.
really can't.
Dr. Pat has become a regular. If you
Uh-huh.
see Patricia Hill. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Oh, don't forget to comment if you haven't yet of where you live, your city and state.
Yes.
Or country.
We will be still pinning on our world map.
Yeah.
Where everyone's from. So.
We got a lot to talk about.
We do have a lot to talk about today. And it's a really fun day in the office.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do kind of a fun thing in the afternoon.
Can we talk about it?
Sure. I guess. I don't know.
We're going to do a game show battle rooms. So we
As a
get to
company.
play like fun, like Plinko
Mm-hmm.
and Price is Right. But we decided that it was a good idea to wear Hawaiian shirts.
Just
because it is.
Just to make it more fun. Yeah. So we're all dressed up today.
Yeah.
Go have fun in the afternoon. Hi from the Adirondacks.
Hi.
Waterloo, Nebraska.
What a fun
Kathy
place.
Gibson.
Pam
Omlin.
Jinx.
Pam Omlin Zimmerman's here.
Wait, you're watching from Arizona.
Pam, what are you doing in Arizona?
Tell us more.
We're not going to pin you in Arizona, though, because we
know where you
We
live.
have a special Pam pin that, like,
A
moves
Pam
around.
pin.
It's, like, it's got to have, like,
Yeah.
diamonds on it or something.
Yeah.
Fancy. Janie Roos. Hi from Missouri,
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping. Anyway, good morning, everybody.
Um,
I like to be surprised and not even know what I'm
No.
going to be talking
This is my favorite time of my life.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you comment with where you live for our map. This is Lady Melinda.
Mm-hmm.
She's here today. She's a hippo. She's a succulent hippo.
I think is this a pygmy hippo?
Yeah.
Like, that's a very specific planter.
Yeah. So Jen, who's one of our makers, was at the co-op and saw that. And yesterday was National Pygmy Hippo Day.
Oh, and today is National Unicorn Day.
Today is National Unicorn Day.
So there's a special deal on Urban Threads if you want to adopt a unicorn
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Oh, you're visiting your brother and his wife. Fun.
Pam Zimmerman says, visiting my brother and his wife and enjoying the beautiful weather.
Yeah, you are.
It's okay here. It's not super, I'm starting to see a little bit of green popping through in my lawn.
Yeah.
I don't think it's grass. I think it's some kind of like invasive thing, but it's starting to turn green at least. So
But
that's good.
it is going to be like 60 degrees today.
Which is really nice.
Basically summer here in Minnesota.
For Minnesota, that's pretty nice.
So with our new release that's out, we're gonna talk about some embossed.
The cutest new embossed that we've seen in a while, I think. When I saw these, I just about exploded.
So we're
Your
gonna
nails match that.
Stop, they do.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about some tips for embossed.
Okay.
And then we're gonna talk about our new designs.
Okay.
And then we're also gonna talk about other designs that we already have. This is a fun day.
I literally don't know any of this. I'm not lying. I don't know.
I don't like to tell Bonnie things before it happens.
I know. So I'm literally reacting right now,
Yeah.
live in the moment. Patricia L. Hale says, we got snow last night.
Dr.
Ooh.
Pat, how much snow?
How much snow? We got snow last week. I made a little snowman, but it melted by the morning. It was very small. It was like this tall.
Yeah. Okay, so should we start with like some embossed tips?
Sure. Okay. So, embossed tips. Important to use cutaway stabilizer since terry cloth is stretchy and needs the support of the stabilizer.
That is true.
So we do that on the back of the towels. I know that's the best recommendation. You can take whatever risks you like in life, but we do recommend the cutaway on there.
Yeah. You can't really see it, but you can imagine see it.
Yes.
But
top it though with water-soluble stabilizer to prevent the stitches from sinking too far into the towel.
Ooh.
So I've seen in our Facebook group, good morning, Waynette. It's the Waynette. it's a long story, you guys. I'm not even going to talk about it right now in this moment. But anyway,
We know.
we know. Top the water. So you top it with water soluble stabilizer because if you don't, it's a little less crisp. So people in our Facebook group have posted examples of side by sides with and without it, and you just don't have that crisp outline otherwise. And sometimes you get the terry kind of poking through in the embossed where you wouldn't want it, because this, but you see how it's nice and clean and like flat.
Should we do a top down?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm a little quiet. It sounds like. Let me move my microphone up here.
It's pretty.
Thank you for the note. There we go. Ooh, the top down is dark today. We are not really in the dark.
We are in the light.
We are in the light, but here it is. But yeah, if you don't use the topper, it can be a little less crisp on the outlines.
Yeah.
And like this one, it probably wouldn't make a big difference, but on like
this one
with all the fine details, if you didn't use a topper on this, you'd probably lose a lot of that fine detail.
Yeah. I'm curious, does everyone want to comment with their favorite emboss tip?
Oh, yeah. Or if you have questions about emboss.
Yeah. We want to hear them.
It would be fun. Yeah, ask us questions about the creation process.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody caught our cardstock design segment last week with Brett, but that was super fun.
Okay, this is my favorite. These two.
What is your favorite?
I love variegated thread.
Oh, the variegated. Variegated is super fun to use with embossed because the way that the stitches travel, it's going back and forth through the design, and then it goes and travels in the other direction. So as that variegated thread changes from one color to another, you get this like plaid effect, which is just one color.
It's so cute.
Yeah, and depending on how...
No.
Depending on how frequently the colors switch back and forth within that thread, you'll either get a very defined plaid like this, or on that cat design, there's kind of just like a dappled light looking effect with all the different colors.
Oh, I forgot about the turtle.
There's a turtle over here as well with variegated that you can see.
It's just very classy.
Yeah. So to add contrast, you want to use either a slightly lighter thread on dark colored fabric, or use a slightly darker thread on a light colored fabric. So, and if you want it to be very, very subtle, and if you want it to be like tone on tone, you can match your towel, but it'll be harder to see. But that's cool as well. But it is interesting, the different effects you can get with it. Because it's so low color, it's really fun to experiment with different colors.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What is like a fun digitizing tip about embossed designs?
Ooh, we found the interesting struggle with this is that it's almost like creating a sculpture.
Okay.
Because in the end, you're getting this like 3-dimensional area that's open.
Okay.
So we've really over time tried to figure out like how much open space do you want, and you really want like he's almost 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
He's got this little puffy effect here. So the faces have been interesting to design. To get them to look just right, and it's really fun to work on, and I love these. I love like the tiny details that we can get in it. And we've been doing embossed for probably like 20 years.
Forever, yeah.
So there's a lot of embossed on our website. There's all kinds of dog breeds. There's an alphabet. There's we've kind of revisited embossed over our life cycle of our company. Like probably 3 times in a big way. We're in our 3rd era of embossed now.
Whoa.
But there's just so much embossed to look at. So if you look on the site, dig around in there. It's really fun to see people using the old ones too.
That is cool.
Yeah.
This is also my favorites. The kissing bunnies.
Yes. The kissing bunnies. They are so sweet.
Boop.
This is a pretty new design by the same artist that did the single bunny. So the bunny has now fallen in love.
Yes. As they should.
The bunny was single last year, but now the bunny has fallen in love. So we can expect many more bunnies now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got Hayden on that one. Sorry.
Ayo.
That was like a bad dad joke, kind of. Anyway, so we have been doing this for a very long time, and we love it. They're super fun. I love how it just like it's something that anybody can try.
Yeah.
And it's sort of something we're becoming known for. I feel like for what
Yeah.
we've heard people say we're the site with all the embossed towels.
No, totally.
Um,
Hi, Patricia.
hi.
So I have another question for
Yeah.
you. So I know that it kind of ignited the flame with that one bunny design, the embossed. Like, what made us want to create that design? Like, what was it?
I think that sometimes we just try to go back and see like what haven't we done in a while, because our company's been around like 27 years
Uh-huh.
and we've done emboss so many times, and it was like, well, let's just try it. Let's try it out. And our creative director Neve loves bunnies.
Loves
Tried
bunnies.
it out. I think our new style here that we tried is kind of this organic broken edge around the outline of the main character is kind of what we is nobody can hear that,
No.
I'm sure. Is what we tried with these newer designs. So you'll see a lot of these, look, you'll see like the greenery and the leaves and stuff around the outside. That is kind of a signature of our newer designs.
Yeah.
Also love the heart.
Love
so.
her. We love the bunnies too, Patricia.
And
sorry,
Dr. Pat also wants to make the bunnies.
Everyone should comment too what their favorite embossed design is.
Yeah. Which one has been your favorite? I really like the really realistic lion and tiger faces.
Oh, those are good.
Were ones that I worked on. I didn't technically entirely draw them, and I'm not going to share all of the details of that, but those were kind of my concepts that I worked on.
Fun.
And those are some of my favorites because it has sort of the realistic lion and tiger faces, and then sort of like the palm tree outline around it, which is similar to I think we use the same background on this. What is, oh my gosh,
Flamingo.
Does anybody ever have like animal names that are kind of mixed up in their head?
Wait, what were you trying to mix us with?
No, I couldn't. I was like, my brain is very interesting. It has sort of the normal bird categories, and then it has like the weird birds, which are penguins, flamingos, owls, kind of the oddballs.
Okay.
And I think it was trying to pull one random out.
I love that.
I almost probably called it a penguin is what I'm thinking. But this background is really cool with the palm trees.
Yeah. Makes me want to go somewhere tropical.
Tropical. Yeah, it matches our shirts today.
It really does.
Yeah.
I totally recommend doing the game show thing, you guys. Should we
So,
talk about the new?
variegated. Okay, so let's look at the new ones. Oh my gosh, I couldn't
It's
see
okay. Let it
Couldn't see
happen.
Let it all happen. Okay, so these new ones are mind-bogglingly cute. I cannot. If this one matches your nails, but these are sort of like
They're
a little hug.
hugging.
They're little hugs. So here's the puppy hug. How adorable is this? And this is by the same artist again that did the bunnies. So she's really incredible at this simplistic, adorable, cute design. She's she's done a lot of our like curled up little snuggly sleeping animals.
Yep.
So this was like a perfect combination of what she's good at, the
Yeah.
cute little sleepy snuggly animals and the embossed. It's really gonna just blow your mind to work on these. Dahlia Sollenberger says hi from South Carolina. Good morning.
Hello.
What's your weather like? Probably better than here. We're in Minnesota, so we're still waking up out of the winter technically.
We're like cute little bears.
We are like these. We're just waking up out of hibernation right now. So there's a puppy one, and then there's a fox.
There's a cat.
There's a little cat. I think
There's a bunny.
There's a bunny. Are they on the different corners? I'm gonna
Yeah.
just like rip this apart. It's super. Oh my gosh, there's a bear.
Can't forget the bear.
There's a little baby bear.
That is definitely us in Minnesota.
Yes, the baby bears. Super cute. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, the bunnies. There's little sleepy bunnies. Oh my goodness.
Do they not make you guys happy? Like just like warm, snuggly. They're really good for like a cute like
I love
kids sweatshirt.
Well,
a
I saw
blanket.
somebody in the Facebook group again that I'm always talking about. Join our Facebook group if you haven't yet.
Yeah,
There's like
yes.
74,000 people.
Yeah.
In there. It's amazing. If you see a design and you're like, I want to get inspired in what I can do with this, just post a picture and you'll have like 4 responses right away of people like everything they've tried stitching it on. But somebody did a kid's quilt with Minky with a bunch of different embossed animals on it, and that would be so cute with these.
Yeah.
Like to make a little quilt with all the little snuggly animals.
How fun.
on a minky, or just stitch them out on a minky like this. Like stitch them out in the corners, and then you have a little snuggle blanket. It's super
I
cute.
want a snuggle blanket.
I want it. You can never have too many blankets.
No, you can't.
I mean, that's a Minnesotan thing.
Yeah.
Because we're cold all the time. Melody Palou. I'm not saying your name right. Morning from Canton, Texas.
Good morning. We have a really fun segment to do next.
What is it? I
We're
don't
gonna
know
do
what's
a show
happening.
and tell.
Oh, we're doing show and tell?
Yeah, from these some of the amazing projects in our Facebook group.
Oh, do we have picture in picture?
Yes.
Okay, which way is it? It's gonna be over here. Okay. Over here.
Wait.
Over here. Okay, got it.
Okay.
When it goes
So
up.
we're gonna start off with Tammy.
Whoa.
Right. Like
Okay. So she took
hello.
a butterfly
This. Yep.
and then she made that whole quilted kind of a bigger
Table topper.
hexagon. That's really cool.
We can never resist a good coordinating fabric moment.
Yes. Oh, that's our favorite thing, when you match the colors and the design of the fabric to the design, because I feel like it just expands it.
Totally.
It like puts it in a whole universe of like experience instead of it just being a single thing. You've got this whole matching.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I mean, you can't pay for that beauty.
No. Oh, one of our makers says, I want to make that. That
You
is
should.
so beautiful. I love it.
Okay, so then the next project that we have is Rebecca. And this is a good one.
Whoa.
I
wait a minute.
know.
So those are older designs too,
Yeah.
right? I think those are
The Rose of Sharon quilt block and the Rose of Sharon
Yeah.
quilting square.
Those might even predate when I started working here. That is super beautiful.
Isn't it? I love
the mix.
Yeah.
So
I would
you've
never
got
thought of
like
that.
the solid stitching and then the matching double run kind of quilting effect around it, and again matching the colors to the fabric. It's so beautiful.
And I love like the, what do you call it, stuff that comes out?
Ruche?
The ruching?
No, it's not right.
No.
What is that? It's like, what is that, Hayden? Like the pleat, the
frills.
the frills.
For the frills.
Love it.
Love
it's so
the frills.
romantic. It's romantic.
It is romantic.
It
Okay.
matches.
This one is gonna blow your mind.
Oh, the lamp.
The lamp.
Oh my gosh, it's kind of like the new ice block or the glass block. That is amazing.
So Lisa used a few different of our designs from Urban Threads and created this stunning lamp. And we actually found these lamps.
Yes, we found these lamps. They just got delivered.
And we're going to play with this as well because this is
it.
genius. And you can switch it out for every single season if you want to.
So is that on the inside or the outside of the glass?
The inside. And then it looks like she put fairy lights.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. I want it.
So we're going to try it. If whatever works for us, we'll put up some affiliate links too if we get the
We do
lamp
have an
to work.
affiliate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
That's so cool.
I know. I love it.
I love that switching out for seasons, like you said too.
Yeah.
So it's super. You just take a flat sew out on organza or whatever.
Yeah.
That's super easy. And it has to be the right size. And
Yeah.
then you just. That's amazing.
Yeah. It looks like she repeated it with placement. It's stunning. But you could do like our borders.
What designs are those? There's multiple different ones. There's
yeah.
like the fairies, and then.
So it's a summertime treasure. So it's the butterfly,
Oh my
the
gosh,
dragonfly.
I drew those.
Bird. Stop it.
Yeah, the summertime treasures ones. I think the fairies Taylor drew. The
I love
summertime
it.
treasures ones though, I drew and digitized. Those are so cool.
Sylvia, we love you.
Oh, what do we got here? Barbara from Michigan. Hello. And then we have Melody, so feminine, beautiful.
Yes.
The pillow, I'm assuming. And then Sylvia Reyes. Hey, girls from Puerto Rico. Love you girls so much.
We love you.
We love you. Tell us what you want to see more of.
Mhm.
Tell us what your favorite embossed design is too. We were talking about that if you just got here.
You know, I don't mean to call Sylvia out, but I'm going to. She is so fun on social media.
You talked to her?
Yeah.
So Sammy's our social media wizard. So you're always seeing Sammy's work if you're on our social media.
But she's so sweet and she posts all of her gorgeous
Oh, thank you,
projects. And we
Sylvia.
love you, Sylvia. We really do. We talk about you.
Yes. Love it.
Okay, and then next we have Christine.
Whoa. Okay, I
Fierce.
thought that was a building at first because on the top.
I love not showing Bonnie things prior to making this happen.
I thought that was a building with a mural on it, but it's a purse.
It's a fierce purse.
It's a purse with a leopard
So it's our
stepping out.
it's from Urban Threads.
That's amazing.
And it's like, absolutely stunning.
I love that. That is super beautiful.
Also,
I
like,
see it's a purse on the bottom photo, but the top one.
I
for a
like that you thought it
moment,
was a
I
building.
did.
It's kind of like a really cool like Godzilla moment.
I
if you
wish
were
we
to, like-
could like embroider the side of a building. That would be amazing. That is super beautiful.
Uh-huh. But like,
So
yeah.
I'm going to tell stories about every single one of these,
Do
but
tell.
that design was digitized by one of our master digitizers who worked here like since the very beginning. She just retired a couple of years ago, finally, after like 27 years,
forever.
25 years. I think she worked here before we even became Embroidery Library. Is the thing, I believe. I could have that wrong, but she had leopard print everything.
She
Like
did.
leopard print all over her cube. I think she had a leopard print stapler.
Yeah.
And she loved working on all of our big cats and our like any kind of big cat design. I was like, okay, Laura's gonna work on that one, and she worked on that. So that's super beautiful. So I always think of her. Love it.
He literally looks like he's gonna
Come out of it.
Yeah.
I love when people stitch that one on like pattern fabric too, which we have. Didn't we recently stitch that on like kind of a furry fabric or something? Yeah. So if you look on the website and you look at one of the images, it might not be up yet, but we did a sample. We're experimenting with like showing that design, like stepping out of fluffy fabric.
Yeah. Ooh, Linda from Water. Yes. Remember we talked about this, and like Fairybolt has like the wool company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the rest of that comment? I can't read it to the right. I'm so sorry, Abby. It says I just blanket.
Oh.
I just purchased those new embossed designs. Sorry, that whole sentence was.
That makes us so happy.
So great.
Yay. We cannot wait to see your blanket.
To sprinkle them on a blanket. Please
you
show
should
us, Linda.
Sprinkle.
Please show us when you do that. Okay, what else do we have?
Okay, and then we have one more. So it's Elena.
Okay.
And this one is buzzing with
the
beauty.
The bees.
I absolutely. So she created this pattern.
That's amazing.
From what I recall. And the sides don't have a seam, which is really cool. So she could get the full design there.
Oh, yeah. It wraps around the corner. That's really neat.
But I absolutely love this bag. I'm like in my tote era, and I feel like everyone's going on that era with me.
I like that it wraps around the corner because then you can kind of get the peekaboo of the design from any side that you're looking at it. It's not like hidden. So that's really neat.
Yeah. Everyone is so talented in the group. Everyone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, those designs too. Those were I need a new prescription for my glasses because it's just far enough away. I think those were Rachel's designs. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's our show and tell. That wraps us up. Should we talk about some deals?
Yeah, let's talk about the deals. And keep telling us if you like, what's your favorite embossed.
Yeah, we want to know everyone's favorite embossed.
Wherever you are from, we are still pinning cities on the map. So we're going to add people as they.
Yeah.
We are going to need a special Pam pin that floats around because Pam travels a lot. So.
And it has to like light up or something.
Yeah, Pam has a light up embroidery machine.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pam is still in here, but I can't remember what make and model it is, but it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. No, it's really good.
Yes.
Okay, so we have our featured collection of the week, which is tea towels.
Okay.
And who doesn't love tea towels?
Yeah. That's the main, I think, thing that people can get into really easily.
Yeah.
Make them for gifts. They're really fast.
Yeah. Again, switch them out for every month that you want to.
And we have so many designs for tea towels. Our day of the week collections are always specifically designed for tea towels. So that's a fun thing to search on the site. And you can always leave the last stop off and leave the day of the week name off of it. But they're great little sets and packs of light stitching towel designs that you can look for.
No, totally. And then we just put up our 5 for 10.
5 for 10 with Save Now 10. I know my glasses are on my head, but I can't read over there if they're on. So I'm like trying to read the little text over there.
I tracked you though.
Yeah, I know. My glasses are.
So we have that going, and it's such a good deal. Like the 5 for 10 is so good.
Okay.
So everyone should take advantage of that one. The April collectible. I mean, I know it's only the beginning of April, and people want the May. I didn't really think about the months of the week.
The months of the week.
You're doing really well.
Months of the week.
Months of the week.
Okay. I saw that the other day. People were like, I can't wait for the May collectible. And I was like, they're going to start to, like, they can't even wait. This is the beginning of April.
But I had to look at a calendar because I was like, wait, what week are we in that we need May? And then I was like, no, not yet, but maybe.
People are getting really excited about this.
But
So,
we are loving seeing everyone's
yeah, I love that.
renditions
That's
of
just such a fun thing. People are getting into all different ways of celebrating the time, just whatever time it is.
You know, now, okay, and then obviously our favorite.
Oh,
But you already commented on it.
Yep, National Unicorn Day. So today only, because it is National Unicorn Day, you can adopt a unicorn for $1
On Urban Threads.
on Urban Threads.
And you will have cute aggression towards him because we have all squealed.
Yeah,
at least once.
And you can just customize that with so many different fabrics and colors and yarn, and it's just the cutest little design for $1. So give it a shot, especially if you haven't done any of our in the hoop stuffies. It'll be a great low risk way to get into trying it out. So
yeah, and the kiddos will love him.
We have somebody from India in the chat.
Hello.
Okay, so
that's
from
so
Mumbai,
exciting.
Mumbai, India. So we're gonna add a pin on our international map for you. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, this has been super fun today.
Yes. Yes, thank you everybody for joining in. Oh, we do have a Dr. Pat comment. The new hugging bunny is my favorite. Oh, yay! I plan to make that one for sure. Let's get that bunny back out for just a moment.
You guys should also comment if there's an embossed design that we don't have that you would like to see.
Yes.
Because we love embossed.
Yes, and they're so fun to draw. They're so fun to digitize and sew out, and love seeing it.
You want Lady Melinda?
Oh, we need a hippo. I tried. You know what? I had a sketch for a hippo embossed.
We need a hippo.
I had a sketch for it. I think it just didn't make it into the.
It should.
But it didn't make the cut at the time. But I think we need a hippo.
I have
it's
an
super
obsession
cute.
with
It had
them.
like little water ripples and stuff. So I'll see if I can find that sketch again. If I can't, I'm just gonna draw another one. I'll draw Melinda.
Yeah.
Or like, we need a pygmy hippo and a regular hippo.
We do. We need both.
And a manatee.
And duck.
Okay.
And a goose.
Oh, and a goose. Why are we have a goose yet? We could totally do a goose.
Tomahawks.
We could do a goose embossed and then have a little accessory pack so you could dress it up.
Oh.
Like with little hats and stuff.
Cindy, we don't have a panda.
And a panda. We just got like 7 new ideas. I think this is a new
I think we just have a new pack
already. So this is great.
We're gonna go emboss crazy.
Embossed animals, summer of 2025. Watch for them. Started here on this live. Anyway, everybody have a great day. We will try to take some pictures this afternoon when we go to our fun company outing in our Hawaiian shirts all together.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a battle off with Bonnie.
Yeah. So, who's gonna win, me or Sammy? Okay, we have 1 vote for Sammy. Who's Hayden voting? Hayden is like, nope. Hands off. Nope. Okay.
Abracadabra.
Oh, okay. We got 1 vote for me, 1 vote for Sammy. Who's gonna win? We have to do
Rigby's vote.
Yep. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining in, and have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.